going forward, if you can start putting your team towards areas that you know where the spawn's coming, you know how to set your team up, that's huge. That's the whole game for you. That's the end of the game. That's the end result. And going forward, I think Lux really needs to step that up a bit.
Yeah, it's also kind of a little bit of a heartbreaking cap, because if you're on the Lux side and you just let that cap happen, right, that was a 4v2. By the time the flag was actually capped, it was a 4v2. You can bet that the fourth Lux player was already on the right side of the map. So for Ace to sneak from training to the plat, I mean, the plat is the most visible part of the map on each side. So for someone to be able to get to a plat, toss it cuts, and that's a cap that shouldn't have happened. So for Lux, right away, they're going to get a little bit down.
That's a communication thing, on my point. Just a little thing like that, that's a communication breakdown, but that can quite easily be put right.
Absolutely, and on your screen right now, we've got the series layout brought to you by Xbox Game Pass, of course. We've just seen the Pit, CTF, and next up we've got Construct, and it's Slayer. This one really, for me, can go either way, SQ or Lux. It just depends on how they set up, who's got top control, who's looking across the map, who's being able to move into position properly, and kind of almost foresee what their opposition are doing.
So this is the thing. This is where SQ have to change their mentality from game one, which is we don't mind about where our deaths are. Now it's all about your deaths. It's about conserving your deaths as well as pulling up, obviously putting up those kills. You've got to get the 50 kills on the board. This is where Lux, if they kind of play the similar way that they did and they were playing their lives in the similar way they did in the game one, this could quite easily be 1-1.
Oh, absolutely. And I think what's going to come down, what really is going to be the difference maker here is going to be discipline. And there's a lot of things that happen before the 30 kill mark that players are going to play a little bit looser. They're going to maybe, play a little more aggressive than they should, or play slower than they should at different times. And for me, it's going to be who can play a disciplined match of Construct Slayer, because Construct Slayer is a game type where if you make mistakes before the 30 kill mark, you're going to be in terrible situations and in big deficits after the 30 kill mark, and it's going to be so hard to come back.
Gentlemen, I want to know exactly what happens in this game. That is why I'm going to give it to you in your capable hands to take us through this next map. Construct, take it away.
Thank you kindly. And it is time to get into our game number 2 here, Construct Slayer. We saw a little bit of Construct earlier, Andy. Now we've obviously got the 4v4 variant going on, and we've got the rocket launcher, we've got the sniper rifle, and of course, we've got that camouflage down low as well.
Absolutely. Lots to worry about here, but of course in a 4v4, different from the 2v2s that we saw earlier today, you have a lot more kind of variation in the responsibility you can have. A lot of players can hold these weapons and these power-ups a lot easier. At the same time, though, you have a lot more players watching different sight lines. It's even harder to push in a 4v4.
Oh, absolutely, and it's definitely, even back from the Halo 3 days, I think we're still seeing meta developments in this game. We're seeing that gold being prioritized a little bit more than those purples in that lobby area, just because of what seems like a slightly heavier weighting on the spawns towards gold.
Absolutely. Now, lots of presence here in close. Not exactly what you expect to see off of the break. 4 players around close street, close gold, but 5-0.
I was going to say, that's one thing that you're not expecting to see off the start. 5-0, rockets in the hand of Demon D as well. Finally, Assault gets the first kill on the board here for SQ, but perfect start here for Demon D and crew.
Absolutely, and Demon D is going to keep strolling up close street. Easy rocket kill. And right here, I want to see the Lux side continue to play with this discipline right now. They're up 7-3. It's a little bit of a nice cushion. Don't give a few kills away here and blow that entire opening lead you had. Really play discipline here. Use this rocket well. Don't just use it to get a kill. Use it on a push. Right there, of course, Flame gets up, so he doesn't have that opportunity, but now push together in a 4v3.
Yeah, you can see the rest of his teammates here. Demon D's kind of the player who's going to be flanking here. 3 players were pushing close street. Good shots there from Neighbor, and you can see there's a player here from SQ who's managed to get behind enemy lines. That man is Assault. Assault versus Gilkey. Assault wins the battle, and that's going to be a killing spree for him.
Yeah, big plays there from SQ as they bring it right back. Not only bring it right back, but look at this now, tied up here. It was just, keep in mind, 5-0, then 7-3, and here we are tied 9-9. It's a great presence in lobby from Quo, but like you said, it was all about that flank on open street.
And sometimes you can get a little bit greedy when you do get that big kill lead at the start. You start thinking, we're dominating, I can take a risk or two, I can kind of go on a flank, and then before you know it, everyone's trying to flank, and all of a sudden you fall dead, and then the game's pretty much tied up and you lose control. So discipline, a great point that you bring up there. We see Flamesword now just patrolling this open street and just laying down shots.
And this is a story we've seen so many times before. Anyone who's watched a good amount of competitive Halo 3 specifically, you have these teams that take a minute to wake up. Several triggers down teams that I coached were like this. Very rarely we won our game 1s in a tournament. We dropped game 1 and then we would sometimes go undefeated throughout an entire Friday and a Saturday. And there's a lot of teams that just take a minute to wake up in both series and games. And that's what we're seeing with Status Quo right now. They're playing at a higher level. They're having slow starts. But as soon as the game picks up any pace, they're starting to really outclass Lux.
There might be an opportunity for Lux to tie the game up. They have done so. Gilkey with the camouflage here. And Camouflage, you have such a lot of time with this power-up as well, so a lot of the time you'll see players playing it a little bit slower than you would on some other game types, say an objective game type, for example. Just take their time and use the camo to its fullest. Make sure that you're not just getting 1 or 2 kills. You're really giving your team an opportunity to put 5 and 6 together. And look at this, Gilkey is coming up behind Flamesword. Flamesword spots him out though, and a trade with the camo, you'll take that every day.
Got spotted there, yeah, they'll definitely take it. Got spotted there from what looked like back gold. I don't think it was mid gold. I think it was more of a back gold angle. That's unfortunate because potentially could have picked up those 2 kills. So these 2 teams still neck and neck. Good shots from Boo Boo there on R1.
On board then with Cloud. Flamesword jumping towards R1. A little bit of damage coming in, and Flamesword has managed to get the rockets, and that missed shot there is going to cost Cloud. Flamesword with the double kill. Looks towards open ramp as well, looking for a cheeky triple on anyone who might have been daring to make their way down to open ramp. And look at this. I mean, this is going to be party time for Flamesword.
Man.
Unfortunately, doesn't connect with that second rocket, but 23 to 22, and this is a pretty fast pace on this Construct Slayer.
It really is fast. That's what you want to see. Like we said earlier, Construct Slayer is certainly a game type that could play very slow. You could see it very standoffish, but this has been anything but 26-24, a very, very fast-paced and really aggressive match of Construct Slayer here. Camo, by the way, popping in about 9 seconds.
You can see the boat. Everyone's moving down at the moment towards that camo. We saw Gilkey get his hands on it first, so he'll have an exact time on that. So many battles going down at the moment. In the basement, you can see Demon D, Boo Boo Doo Boo, and Cloud all set up, and it is going to be another pickup here for LuxGaming. This time it's going to be Demon D with it in hands.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity for them. When you're down by 3, you got Camo, you got so much time on the clock. Really just take your time on this push, right? You have the entire duration of this camo, make the right plays. Even if you start to see an angle that's not working, reel it back and start something new. They have total control right now. They're sending players up open right away, so that's going to give an opportunity for the callouts to come. Demon D will now go Sword.
And this is the thing, this is what I love. You know, we take ourselves back to when we used to see Halo 3 and it would be the camo guy makes that first push.
Beautiful.
That tries to make things happen, but it's the teammates making the distraction, which is allowing Demon D to have his way with these SQ members.
Look at this, not able to pick up that kill. Look at this, now tied 29-29. That was surgical. Beautiful, beautiful play from LuxGaming there. 4 unanswered kills. They're up 31-29.
Now Demon D's trying to stay alive for as long as he can. Unfortunately, just got hit by a grenade as he lifted up the close purple there. Battle's going down in lobby. You see Flamesword gets taken down by Neighbor. Boo Boo Doo Boo fighting against Neighbor as well. Neighbor plays his life well. That's what he does so well. And look at the help now coming from his teammates.
I really can't believe that push. I will say there's a lot of good fortune on their side for sending 2 players up open uncontested, which let the camo make his play. Gilkey was ready for that one, but here we are, 36-34, now 37. Lux in the lead on the home stretch.
See Demon D then from LuxGaming just hiding in the open purple at the moment. Flamesword combines with Assault to pick up a kill. Demon D gets taken down. Boo Boo Doo Boo's trying to hit some shots here, but it's not the back of the pit. He's coming under much more pressure here on Construct.
Oh man,
Flamesword dropping down. Ace picks up another. Demon D manages to find 1 kill, however. Takes out Assault as well. That's a big double at this point of the game coming in from Demon D.
I don't think Boo Boo meant to drop down. It looked like Boo Boo meant to get back into lobby, not dropping off R1, dropping from Sword. But it didn't cost him too much because Demon was able to get that kill in the back. Camo, by the way, coming up any moment.
Yeah, this could be huge. And Flamesword comes in, picks up the kill there and the sniper rifle. Flamesword whiffs the beat down and doesn't take down Boo Boo Doo Boo. He's going to decide to get up top. It looks like LuxGaming are going to have control of this camouflage, and when it's tied up at 41-41, Cloud really has the chance here to win this game for his team.
Once again, this is the Lux squad with the camo. This time, situations even better, even more so in their favor. They're up by 1 with camo on bottom, and they can make the call here. Only thing they have to worry about are rockets in the hands of Assault.
This is the thing, if one of the SQ members manages to sneak eyes onto that camo playing out, this could spell disaster here for LuxGaming. So Cloud, you got to be ballsy, you got to make a big play here. And this might be it. You can take down the rocket player, it'd be huge, and he does get that kill.
The biggest play that Cloud could have made just now. Assault was exposed, now some great team shots as well. This is really their game to lose. They should be able to close this out.
Flamesword then going to be caught out bottom middle. You can see Neighbor coming off the respawn as well. 2 players taken down, but we need to talk about that play from Cloudy Cloud. What a grenade, and what a time to pick up the kill on the only player who could really do anything to thwart this LuxGaming team.
That's a Neighbor there trying to lift. Looks like he also had closed lifters lifting as well. Did not work out for them. And they're only 1 kill away here, Lux.
Yeah, Neighbor's going to be in trouble here. He's going to get called out as well. You can see Gilkey's whiffing a few shots, whiffing another one, but he should be in position. One of the players should at least be in position to potentially pick up this kill, but somehow SQ just elongating this.
Oh,
Oh my word, Ace take a seat. Gilky's going to win the game in style.
Wow. Gilk, the man, ending the game with that headshot. Jeez, I mean, I thought we were looking at a highlight reel for a second. He lets out a big.
I always say, look, it doesn't matter if you whiff a few as long as you hit one like that at the end. You know, that's the one we'll remember, not the whiff ones beforehand.
Took my breath away.
See Demon D there with a 19 and a 12 statistic line up there. Fantastic stuff coming in from Demon D, and he was one of the players we highlighted before, Andy, who was one of the players to watch for sure.
I mean, LuxGaming, guys, they're not ready for that elimination bracket, I tell ya. Some incredible stuff. And I did say, I honestly believed that the Slayer would come down to the wire. It was very, very close until the end there. And then Gilky just blew Ace's face off.
He really did.
You can tell by the look on my face.